New York City, founder and managing partner of Geltrude and Company, LLC, CPA, and business analyst Daniel Geltrude. Daniel, number one on the hit list of the budget presented by the White House, I love it, is Department of Education. I believe we should blue pencil the entire Department of Education. I don't know why we need Department of Education when it's ostensibly supposed to be happening on the state level. That said, they're zeroing out 11 programs and they're consolidating 29 other programs. This is what happens when you elect a businessman and you stick him in the Oval Office. You start running government, who knows, like a business.
The problem that President Trump has here, Graham, is that he doesn't actually have the final say on this budget. So he's making a suggestion, shall we say, to Congress to say this is what we need to do to get on the track of fiscal responsibility. Now, fiscal responsibility, those two words don't go together when you're talking about Congress.
No.
Everything is about spend, spend, spend. So what do we see here? We see that we're actually collecting more tax revenues than we ever have. So we can't say that we have a revenue problem. We clearly have a spending problem because we're looking at annual deficits of $1 trillion. As you said before, this is unsustainable and something has to be done. So the president is taking those first steps to say over time, we have to put this country back on the correct financial path.
But there's some morality peppered in this budget. And by that, I mean the student loan forgiveness program. Think about that. You know, when I sent my daughter to college, I said to her, hey, listen, you're going to go to a college that we can afford. We're not going to take out a bunch of student loans. You're not going to graduate with $50,000 of student debt. You're not going to graduate with $1 of student debt. And so in the Department of Education, there's this program. It's called Public Service Student Loan Forgiveness Program. Forgiveness program. No! That's taking my money, my tax dollars, and paying off some irresponsible kid and irresponsible family.
So forgiveness basically means someone else pays. That's
right.
What forgiveness means when we're talking about debt and the government. So really, you're absolutely right, Graham. What really has to happen here, people have to get smart about their college education. I always say a college is basically an employment agency. So you're going to be making this payment to an employment agency. What is your return on investment? So if you're going to go into all kinds of debt related to getting an education, that you can get a good education being a little bit more fiscally responsible by figuring out how to use state universities, community college, to put your education together so you're going to get a return on investment with your education that works for you.
In case anybody wants to know, this budget is what it looks like to drain the swamp, and the swamp does not like to lose its lifeblood, and that is my taxpayer dollars and yours. Daniel, thanks.